Hey guys, welcome to another day of Halloweek. Today I'm going to try to recreate some glassware that I've seen floating around this year. It's like a metal skeleton hand holding a glass, except I'm going to do mine in polymer clay. So let's get started. I'll be using this brandy glass today. The glass I'm using has some text on the bottom, and at first I tried scraping it off. But that was taking forever, so I decided to just cover it with clay instead. I mixed up some clay until it was my desired color. I put a thin layer of clay over the top of the base, like so. And now for the fun part, basically what we're here for. I pulled up a reference of a skeleton hand and used that while I sculpted. I wanted it to look like the hand was holding the glass, just like in the ones that I've seen. A skeleton hand is pretty intimidating looking, but it's actually pretty easy if you just break it down. It's basically just comprised of a bunch of logs of clay. So to start, I separated the clay into each bone. Well, actually, you'll see in a little bit that I missed the whole freaking row, but thankfully I realized before I fired this, so I was able to fix it. Anyway, to shape the bones, I basically just rolled out logs of clay, a tad bit thinner in the middle, and I rounded the ends out. Then I placed them onto the glass. The hand I'm making is roughly about the same size as mine, so I used my hand as a reference on how to place the bones. For the fingertips, I basically made little triangles with rounded tips. At first, with the wrist bones, I was going to just put one big blob on and then carve the details out. But I wasn't really liking how that was going, so I ended up just doing each bone separately. And here, this is a great tip if you have fingerprints all in your polymer clay, you can use rubbing alcohol with a brush and kind of brush them out. It works great. And here I am finally realizing that I missed a whole freaking row of bones, so I went back and added those. There we go. Much better. I made 2 of these, one left, one right, a matching pair. To bake them, I just followed the instructions for the clay, but instead of putting them into a preheated oven, I put them into the oven while it was cold. I let it come to temp, timed it as per instructions, and then I turned the oven off and left them in there until the glass was cool. I did this to prevent any kind of thermal shock or breaking or anything. And here's how they looked right out of the oven. Pretty good. I cleaned off the glass with some of that rubbing alcohol so there was not any of that grime from sculpting. With this design, the hand could pretty easily peel off, so to make sure the hand stays in place, I used Loctite glass superglue. I carefully peeled the hand back and applied the glue bit by bit and stuck it back on. For the bottom where it's wrapped around the base, since it's wrapped around, it's basically locked in place, so I didn't really feel the need to try to pry that off to glue it down. And once that glue dried, this thing was all done. I absolutely love how these turned out, and I would definitely only hand wash them, and also, since the clay is only on the outside, it should be perfectly safe to eat and drink from. What kind of spooky things would you put on a glass? I think a spider would look pretty cool, or like maybe a spider web. What do you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!